I'm just going to talk about some things today. Why? Because I want to. For the last couple days, people have been telling me to shut up. And I'm like, why? You know what you could do instead? You could fuck right off. You really, truly could. Like, if you wanted to. Like, if you wanted to. You could click the X button up there, then the unsubscribe button, and you could just leave me alone. I'm not shutting up for anybody. You know, I've had a lot of abusive men in my life. Physically, sexually, spiritually, monetarily. I had one guy this close to my face tell me to shut up, and girl, I didn't even do that then. Why would I do it with internet trolls? Anyway, I just want to talk to you today about the fact that I was like madly in love with this guy. No, like, oh my God. I don't tell anybody because I'm like, I'm dying inside. I don't want anybody to know because at times he was a complete train wreck. And in fact, that's why I dumped him. He wasn't a train wreck, honey. He was a straight on train collision. The conductor, the caboose, he was all of it. He was every single train track. He was the train station. Honey, it was just a dark ass train. But oh shit. No, I'm so sad. Don't judge me. We listen and we don't judge. Listen. Something about him though. There was like this feeling of like you need him. You need what he offers. Like, you know that there's this dark, edgy side to him. Like this shadow side that like you and your pristine little prissy self never got to experience. Like a prissy princess your whole life, But like, not that your life has ever been easy. Ever. And nobody ever treated you like a princess or spoiled you like a princess. Maybe it's just a projection of the prissy princess, because like my life has been nothing but fucking struggle for 36 years. So I wouldn't even know what it's like to be spoiled by a man. And that's exactly what he did. He was spoiling me. However, what you really have to ask yourself, can they really afford to spoil you like that? No, they can't. Their cup is on empty. Not only that, but he's out here giving to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, every family member from here to Oregon. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm pretty sure he's got a couple mermaid sirens in the ocean too. Shit, it's not even human beings that I'm concerned about with him. Because he's a god, honey. Or at least I exalted him as one. I really tried to lay it on thick for that man to wake him the fuck up. See, I tried. I did the best with what I had. And I had a lot. I had a lot of energy. I had a lot of emotions. I had a lot of, spiritual gifts. I had a lot of things, I had a lot of time in the day. So I spent it primarily on him and his needs. And that's lovely. But now when he's a fucking train wreck, okay? He's the conductor, he's the caboose, he's every train track, he's literally every single train car. Girl, he's the graffiti on the side of the train warning me not to get on board. Run away, honey. Red alert, run away, skedaddle, run for your life. You in danger, girl. I mean, I tried it. I tried so many times to get away. But like, there's something so, oh my God, why did he have to be like that? Now I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up in the head. Because there's like this part of me that was so heard and valued and seen. It's like there was this part of me that could like finally be myself because there was no judgment, Nobody really knows how much I loved him, honest. If he was the devil, well, I guess I love the devil. I guess. Trust me, he's been called that once or twice by his own family members, yeah? Trust me. If he was the devil, I loved the devil at one point, and it's like, okay. I mean, I'm not about to apologize for the way that he made me feel. And it just, oh my God, it stirred up so much jealousy. There was so much envy and jealousy that showed up out of nowhere. It feels like everyone and their uncle came at us with pitchforks. I mean, I'm one girl. I can't stand an entire freaking coven of people on my ass. It's like I'm one girl, you know. I got shit to do in a day. I got shit to do in a day. Like, freaking watching paint dry would be better than fighting an entire army of people for love. Like, I'm like, bro, I gotta go. Anyway, no one knows how much I loved him, dude. And I've been repressing it, and I've been like, because I'm embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. I mean, I loved the guy. I'm not embarrassed by him at all. Like, I would have been honored, you know. And there was at one time, no, it was many times. I thought I was for real gonna marry that guy. That we were gonna have babies. You know, we were already planning our children's names. Oh, two squirrels chasing each other. Oh my God. In the middle of the street. Two love squirrels. Yeah, that squirrel's probably like, fuck off, motherfucker. But then it did. The second one ran off. So here the one goes back in the street going to chase him. Come on, ladies. What are we doing? The one squirrel says, get the fuck away from me. Don't want your stupid ass. You train wreck. And then so the other squirrel bolts that way, does what it's told. And then this other squirrel's like, but wait. Hey, wait though. What do I do? Girl, you run the fuck across the street because here comes an oncoming car. That's what you do. When you're in hell, you don't stop midway. Honey, you keep going. You keep going. And I couldn't even with this guy. Like he fucked me up. Man, he fucked me up in the head. I mean, I really, really had some feelings for this dude. Like, I was legit. I was about to marry this guy. Can you believe that? I would have put a ring on it, honey. I would have done it my damn self. Nobody's ever loved me like that before. But then I mean, it was definitely love. I would think. I don't think I was bamboozled that much. I mean, I'm pretty empathic and I'm pretty intuitive. I highly doubt I would have stayed as long as I did had it just been lust. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Girl, no. That man wouldn't have even been allowed to come towards my train tracks if it were just lust, okay? He wouldn't have been able to enter my station if it were just lust. So I know that God had a plan for he and I to meet, but then, man, it just was like ripped from me, and nobody knows how angry I am. I pretty much just pretend that I'm not angry when really I don't care if the whole world burns, to be honest with you. You hear those birds in the background? Do you hear that? Nothing. Quiet. You hear that? You would think my world's peaceful because I'm literally sitting here watching birds from my enclosed porch with a roof over my head, food in the fridge, money that shows up to support me, God that shows up to support me, friends that love me, roommates that even love me. You would think, you know? You would think. Girl, can't you just be happy? I could. If people would have let me board the train to hell, I would have been fine. But anyway, nobody knows really that I'm fucked up in the head over this guy. You know, there's something about him. I'll tell you. Listen, he was in a coma for 3 months. The dude came back from the fucking dead. First of all, right there was the craziest shit I'd ever heard. When I met him, and I was like, what do you mean 3 months? He's like, yeah, I got shuffled around from this hospital to that hospital, and ironically enough, my family owns the hospitals that I was in, and they run the hospitals, or they're like really, really high up in the hospitals. And I'm like, Isn't that convenient? You had like 100+ people touching you for 3 months straight, and you survived all that? You survived death? Who the fuck are you? 3 months on a goddamn feeding tube. I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, there's something strange about this guy. And I'm like, he's powerful as fuck. And he knows he is. And he knows he is. There'd be times that we would argue, we would fight, and all of a sudden, this was the craziest shit I'd ever seen in my life. One time we got in this real argument. I mean, it was the first one we'd ever had, and it was real. It was like, oh, don't ever fucking talk to me again. Like, it was real. And all of a sudden, I hear this on the window on the second story. Like, I live in an Airbnb, so it's like it's way up high. 1, 2, it's almost 3 stories. Basically, it's like, I don't know, 40 feet high. And I heard, and I was like, the fuck is that? The fuck is that? Right after I hung up the phone. Right after I hung up the phone, I told him to basically fucking kick rocks, okay? So all of a sudden, I look out the window, and there is this fucking bird knocking on the AC pipe. Like, it was just a normal bird. It wasn't a woodpecker, but it was like, there was my air conditioning, and then the pipe that like went to the, the outside water drainage thing anyway. It was like, and I'm like, this was, girl, I swear to you, 10 seconds after I hung up the phone. And I looked out and I said, what the fuck are you doing here? And then I looked to the roof. Excuse me. And there are like 100 birds. 100 birds, all the same type. They were like sparrows, I think, or I'm not sure. There was some small bird, but then there was this one pigeon. And I'm just thinking to myself, what the fuck are you doing here? Are you like a bird whisperer or something? It was almost like all these birds worked for him or something. And they were like, hey, Jenna, hey, he's sorry. Yo, listen to me. Hey. It was the weirdest shit I'd ever seen in my entire life. And that's what I'm like, dude, this dude is something. I don't know who the fuck he is. But I'm kind of scared for my life, honey, because he can summon the birds, okay? When I'm mad at him, oh man, he can't stand that shit. Nobody knows how much I really loved him. Like, loved him. Like, I was about to marry the dude. I was trying my best to move him into this place, but honestly, he was still in a bed. Like, his arm was paralyzed still. You know, when he came out of a coma, he was still paralyzed. And so I was like, there's not much I can do. There's not much at this place. Come on, it's 3 stories. I can't have him in here. There's no way. You know? And I was not about to go live in his mansion because his family, who the fuck knows what they would do to me, honey, No. So basically we ended it and my heart broke and it's still shattered and I'm still sad. And if he was the devil, then I guess you can burn the witch now. You can tie me to the stake right now, honey. Light it on fire. Shit. If I'm in Salem and he's in Salem, then have at it, sweetheart. Because if I loved the witch, then I loved the witch. There it is. There was something about him, like, I don't know. I liked exploring. I liked how every time I would talk to him, I'd learn something new about myself or about the universe or about magic. I don't know. It's definitely giving warlock. I was dating a full-fledged warlock for real. A male witch. 1,000 million fucking %. I was dating a male witch, okay? And I'm still pretty sure that whoever's going to come into my life next is going to be, they fucking have to be. They have to be. So after I broke up with this guy, because I'm just like, I can't get him here, and I'm not going there. I don't trust his family. I don't trust that family of warlocks and witches and wizards, okay? I'm like, I'm not going there. I'm not going to live under someone. Ain't no way in hell. I'm not living under somebody's roof when they fucking hate my guts and they hate what I stand for. And they hate that I'm trying to rescue that man from some dark magic, bro. So I broke up with him. Ironically enough, 2 days later, 2 days later, I get a message from my Airbnb host that for the first time in a month, somebody booked the room next to me in this Airbnb that I've been at for like 10 months. And I was like, what do you mean? And she goes, is this your boyfriend? Because she knew his name. Because we had been trying to get him here. So she knew his name. She never met him, obviously. But he had texted her a couple times. And like, she knew his name. And she sends me a snapshot, a picture on her phone of this guy with the same fucking name. She's like, girl, that's your boyfriend. And I looked at the picture, like, so I zoomed in, right? And I'm like, kind of similar. And they're both Mexican. So I was like, damn, like if that's not crazy. Same name, come on. And it's not a common name, okay? It's not common. So I was like, honey, that man is bad news. Do not let him in this house. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. I just dumped him, sis. I just dumped him. Queen, do not let him in. And she's like, well, there's not much I can do. She's like, first of all, he has no bad track record. You've never called the cops on him. She's like, Airbnb, like, he doesn't even have any bad reviews. She's like, I legit can't block him. I don't think I'm allowed to. She was like, I think Airbnb would not appreciate that. I think it's discriminatory. I'm not even allowed to. She's like, God damn it, Jenna. I have to accept his 3-week reservation. And I'm like, no, what the fuck is this guy doing to me? What is he doing to me? I'm going insane over this guy. So anyway, here it was, 10 feet from me. I manifested him in the fucking flesh. I didn't even mean to. I literally just broke up with his ass. That's all I did. So imagine my shock when he gets here and it's not him. Totally different man. Same name. However, they're both pagans. They both were teaching me about Norse mythology, which is like my favorite. My favorite thing to learn right now is Norse mythology. But this guy had books in his car about Norse mythology, and he was just fucking sexy. Oh my God. And then he had tattoos of like runes. Oh, baby. No, I'm telling you right now. Drool worthy. I met this roommate, and he had the same name as my ex, but it was not my ex. However, even better. In my opinion, they're both amazing. But this one took the cake and took my cake. Anyway, no, within 5 minutes, I'm not kidding. Within 5 minutes, I knew him at a soul level. So I was like, hey, how you doing? My name's Jenna. What's your name? And I like, okay, I already knew his name, but I didn't want to know I knew his name. So I was just like, hi, what's your name? And then he told me, and I was like, dear Lord God, what is this? Is magic for real? Is magic serious? Is this fucking serious? Is this Salem, Massachusetts all the fuck over again? Because I'm telling you what. One time I saw that neighbor right across the street. She came out with during Halloween, she came out with one of those plastic toy cauldrons to clip her roses. She was like clipping flowers or something. And I was like, girl, if that's not giving witchy. And I swear to everything holy, I swear to God, this chick went back in her house like she heard me. She went back in her house, put on a witch hat, and came back out to continue doing it, bitch. I am not kidding. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. I am only attracting warlocks, okay? I'm like, that's it. No, I was shocked as shit. I was like, did this chick just hear me? Did she hear my thoughts? Because I said, it was, because it was during Halloween, so it was one of those cheap plastic cauldrons, those ones you buy at Halloween City or whatever. And I was like, dude, that's giving witchy. And I swear to everything, she turns around, goes in her house, puts on a witch hat, goes the fuck back out. And I'm like, no, bitch. What is this? And where am I? But honest, I live on a cemetery. There's a cemetery right in the backyard. I'm butted up to the forest, and the entire forest is just cemetery. So, I mean, it makes sense. It kind of makes sense. And it kind of makes sense as to why my rent was so affordable for the last, 10 or 11 months some shit like that. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense as to why I could afford it as a single woman. Nope, makes sense. It was still pricey as fuck. I'll tell you, there were still times I had to go without food, girl. And there were times I had to tell my Airbnb host, I'm not gonna be able to pay you this week right now on time, girl. And I always paid on time. It was always the same day or like, yeah, the next day. But yeah, there was just times that really I was up shit's creek without a paddle. And I'll tell you, it's all that dark magic that was coming at me. Like every single time I try to get closer to this guy, the whole fucking world just imploded and I just didn't get to be around him. And before I left, it is like he declared war on me. He was like, if you even touch another man, if you talk to another man, I'll never forgive you. I'll go to war with you. And it was like crazy. He was, yeah, I'm like, girl, like he turned crazy. So I was like, okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to try it out. I was like, war? A war of the warlocks, bitch, bring it. Bring it. Let me go get my witch hat and my cauldron, okay? No, but serious, one of the last things he said to me is like, if you ever even look at another guy, I'm gonna punish you. And I knew what that meant. Ooh, war. And he's an Aries, and I'm an Aries. I'm like, let's go, bitch. I was born for this. I was born and raised to go to war, okay? I'm a war general. Yeah? You might have the birds, but I have bird food. So I'm going to tell you right now, I was like, listen, we got to start teaching about magic because magic is the new age, honey. Magic is here. I'm sorry. Anytime you look outside anymore, girl, it's everywhere. Okay? It's literally everywhere. I don't know how to tell you this, guys. If you don't believe in the War of the Wizards by now, I think you're going to get your ass chewed up and spit out. Listen. This is going to sound insane, right? World War III is a spiritual war. Tell me I'm wrong. No. Tell me I'm wrong. Girl, you got the CIA, the FBI, you got the fucking CNN telling your ass that aliens are real. That we live in a simulation. We live in a hologram. Come on. How do you not believe in it is the real question. So anyway, I broke up with a warlock recently. His family wanted to have me over at their mansion. And I would have loved that lifestyle. You know, it would have been feeling like Cinderella out there. And there is no place better for me on the planet than LA. And you know it too. You know, that's like the home of amazing people. And I would have fucking crushed it over there. I would have been amazing in Los Angeles, okay? City of Angels. I would have been fucking amazing over there. And I couldn't. Why? Because I have morals. Why? Because I have integrity. Why? Because I don't need their fucking money. So basically, I told the entire family of warlocks, witches, and wizards to just shove it right on up there. I basically said, take your salary that you want to give me, a salary, a car, and a house. No joke. No, I swear to everything that was offered to me. And I'm like, why don't you just take it right here? Put it right in your hand, right there, right? And then you just whoop, right on up there. You just whoop, right on up your cauldron. That's what you do. You know, you just put it right on up there. Anyway, went to war, honey. Still going to war. And I'm so sorry that the whole world is the calamity of the two warlocks that are fighting in the heavens. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. You are about to have to witness the War of the Worlds, baby. No. It's the Clash of the Titans. You got Birdman versus Superman. I'm just saying. It's like, I don't know how to tell you guys that magic is real, so the only thing I can do is instruct you through it. Instruct you as to what is coming down the pike, because I'm telling you right now, that man doesn't die. Sorry. He will never die. Like that's actually the thing. No, listen. I'm serious about this. I'm pretty convinced that man does not die. No, it's giving supernatural. superhuman. So I'm trying to warn everybody I know about the Clash of the Titans, bitch. Serious. But he doesn't die. Like, I'm pretty sure he lives for eternity. Okay? I guess the only way to save the world at this point is to realize that, one, he shouldn't die. There is no death. Life goes on forever and ever and ever. So instead, what you have to do is bring him in as a different version of himself. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome that I know how to do that. Okay? You're welcome that I know how to turn the dark magician light. You're so welcome, humanity. You're so welcome that I know how to avert this train collapse, train collision. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't get paid enough for this shit. What did that say? There was this sign on that fucking truck. I swear to you, it said, what if something called or something like that? I don't know. It just went too fast. You're welcome. You're welcome. That if this guy doesn't die, you're welcome that I know how to whoosh, bring him to the light. You're very welcome. Do you think I get paid enough for this? No. Pennies. I'll tell you, in the year 2025, bitch, I made less than probably $2 an hour. Nah, it does not pay in currency anyway. It pays in confidence. Shit, I'll tell you what. I don't think there's anybody more confident on the fucking planet than me anymore. Because, honey, I went right to war with the big boss, yeah? But I'll tell you, I don't think I get paid enough for this shit. It's Christmas Eve. I'm probably going to have zero anything tomorrow. Still, once again, always one day away from homelessness. Why? Because it's almost like God wants to just torture me. And always get me like so scared that like I'm really going to be punished and like I'm really going to be like up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, first of all. So I pay weekly at this place, right? Because the Airbnb host, she's lovely. She really has worked with me. I really actually do like her. Sometimes she's got an attitude. It's giving Mean Girl sometimes, but other times I fuck with that bitch. We're really good friends. We stay very much away from each other though, but she's not bad. From one business owner to another, I get it. I get you, girl. But man, sometimes she can have a fucking attitude, okay? Yeah? Nah, sometimes you got Mean Girl attitude. But other times I really like you. But yeah, so it always gets to this point where I have to watch the universe do some bippity boppity boo action to my bank account to be able to keep a roof over my head. Why? Because I have turned down the devil himself. Okay. However, and here's where it gets really juicy. I am the bird whisperer. I am the reason for all of it. Now, you're very welcome, humanity. Now, if you'd like to know how Jenna the Magical is single-handedly going to fix the world and save the world from the brink of calamity, I'll tell you. My ex-boyfriend, yeah? You're welcome. I will whip that man into shape, bring him back exactly as he should be. Oh no, he's going to the light, period. Oh, hell. Listen. Oh, this man will not work for evil. No. I don't give a fuck how many ancestors, how many family members. I don't give a shite what they call themselves, okay? Bitch, I went to Hogwarts. I was so good at Hogwarts, they made me the freaking principal, okay? Nah, I'm serious. I don't care how many people come after me. I still win. I win. So if you want to know how we all get saved from this train wreck of a dark magician that the whole world is like under a spell with, girl, I'm going to tell you what. I know his name, huh? I know his name. I know his address. I know a lot of things about this man. And I'll tell you what. I love him. I refuse to let him settle. I refuse to let him turn to the dark. And that's one thing he told me when he left. He's like, if I lose you, I will go dark, and I won't even I won't hesitate. You hear the dogs barking in the background? Yeah, no. I'm telling you, girl. These dark ass warlocks, they think they are God's gift to humanity. I'm telling you right now. I am God's gift to humanity, and this man is simply going to the light. That's it. There's nothing else. He's going to God, period. You don't like that tough shit? I don't care. Tough shit. Have a seat. I really don't care. It's over. It's over. This dark magician. And if you look in politics, you can see a certain group of people that are seemingly putting everybody under a spell in this world. If you think about it, it's giving magic. Okay. And I know you know what I'm talking about. And there's like a couple leaders that just seem to bippity boppity boo, and everybody's asleep, and everybody's like in this coma, and like, what the fuck? And then so you got a couple good ones like me, yeah, trying to wake your ass up. You're welcome. You're welcome. I brought Hogwarts to you. I'm starting a Hogwarts here in real life. Yeah? In the 3D physical world. You're welcome. Hogwarts. I'd say all aboard, but I don't like the train reference right now because that means a train wreck. But I am really starting a Hogwarts for gifted psychic people that are just like, you can see it as plain as day. I can see it as plain as day. Magic, babe. It's real. And I'm sorry that you guys were lied to. Listen, hold on. You were lied to. By a lot of people. That what you see with your physical eyeballs is all there is. But, yeah. Okay. And I'm Cindy Crawford. This is not all there is, bitch. I am telling you, as God is my witness. Listen, I've been in a fucking cemetery for the last 10 years. A majority of this year was spent in temporary housing and moving around. But this place for the last, 10 months. Girl, it's a cemetery. A cemetery. Literally, my best friends were dead people. So if there's anybody that can see through the veil and anybody who can whip a magician into shape, it'd be myself. It'd be me. And nobody knows how much I fucking loved him too. Nobody. So I'm telling you, that man doesn't die and I don't die. So let's see, huh? There's that little squirrel again. Where's your little friend, bud? Oh, she's about to cross the road all by herself. She doesn't have him following her. Oh my God, my heart. No, I'm not kidding. That fucking squirrel is in the exact same place. In the exact same spot. I'm thinking, how? That doesn't even make sense. See, guys, if you pay attention, if you can see through the veil, you'll see shit like that, and you'll be like, it's given Black Cat from The Matrix. You remember that? When he goes, whoa, deja vu. And Trinity, I think, she was like, wait, what'd you just say? And he's like, I swear I saw the same black cat. Girl, I just saw it's probably not the same squirrel, but the same spot running across the street in the same angle. Girl, I swear to everything holy, I just saw that. First I saw the two squirrels, and then I mentioned it, and I talked about how funny it was that she was being chased, and she told this other squirrel to fuck off. And so imagine my shock when 10 minutes later, that one squirrel is running across the street by her damn self. Get it, queen. Get it. That's right. Get him off your tail. Get him off your tail. So anyway, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm saving the world one magical spell at a time, all by just speaking. Spelling. That's what it is. I'm a witch, you know. I don't hide that fact. Jenna the Magical, but I don't hide that. It might be Salem, but I think I've already been burned at the stake, and I think I already raised from the dead, hunty. I don't think you can kill me. You could try it. Let's go. But I'm pretty sure no one's going to touch me. So I'm just saying, you are literally witnessing a war of the warlocks on the planet. Like you're literally watching entire covens of people form together in their little groups and their little political groups and like, oh God, reptilians with reptilians. And you're seeing like empaths with empaths and psychics with psychics. And oh my God, you're just, I don't know what to tell you. I know you were lied to. I'm very sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Now, if you'd like to open your eyes and become woke as fuck, and you'd like to see clearly how easy magic could be, how fun it could be, that's lovely. Vote for me. I volunteer as tribute. Vote for me. Okay? But you have to pull your head out of your bunghole, honey. You have got to start waking the fuck up to the fact that you are literal magic. And manifestation is not logical. Literally zero logic in manifestation, period. You want to have conscious manifestation? You want to manifest your dream world, okay? Well, I'm telling you right now what you're not going to do. You're not going to throw away your own power. You're not going to be fucking afraid of that in the year 2026. No. This world's already on the brink of collapse. We are not about to hide from our power in 2026. You think those politicians are hiding from their power, bitch? Billions and billions of dollars? Freaking militaries at their disposal. You think they're hiding away from their power? No. So why are we? I hope they don't burn me at the stake. Like, I mean, is it like a modern day witch hunt? Like, oh my God. Girl, no, we're done. 2026? Absolutely fucking not. Nah. We're done. We are so done choosing fear. I don't give a fuck. If that man taught me anything, it was how to be fearless. Okay? And he didn't teach me shit. I taught myself. But if there was anything he taught me, it was how to be fearless. And how to know that I'm never dying. No, because like, I don't know, he was in a coma for 3 months. That man survives death. I don't understand. And everybody in his life too, they don't get it. The things that he survives, people are just like, nah, it doesn't make sense. How though? You should be dead like 1,000,000 times over by now. Like how they don't get that? I don't understand. And when it comes to me, same. I should be dead probably, I don't know, a lot of times by now. And I don't die either. I'm a goddess. Yeah, right. I don't die. I don't think any souls die, to be honest with you. I think we just transfer to a different timeline. Personally, as a psychic medium extra large, I think that what happens is our souls just like, boop, pop over to another timeline. Like if we die, we don't know that we've died. This is my opinion, okay? We don't know that we really died. We just kind of like wake up in a new reality one day and we just like, what happened? What was that? I had the weirdest dream. What the fuck was that? That was a bad dream. But yeah, it was that's what I think happens. That's what I think death is. You transfer your consciousness to a new timeline. I'm convinced of it. Because your soul definitely does not die. I wouldn't even be able to take people's money ethically and morally. Like, I would not be allowed to be a psychic. Like, I would not be able to take your money as a medium if I did not believe that souls go on after death. Like, hello. Him alone, I think I've manifested from every freaking timeline and past life I've ever had with the dude. So yeah, him alone, I've been able to manifest so many times in my life. But this time, he's gone to the light, period. He's pure love and light, period. We're done. We're done with this whole like, oh, you got all these dark warlocks that are out here casting spells on the world and keeping us all asleep, and fuck that. No, fuck that. I may have loved that man, but I did not love that shadow energy. I mean, sometimes, yeah. Okay, there was this like, there's something mysterious and edgy about him, okay? I'm not stupid. I realized that there was something kind of taboo and bad boyish about it. And I was like, oh my God, call me, send your birds. But then there are other times I'm like, damn, you are a train wreck and I need to run for the hills. Because I'm in fucking danger, just knowing you. So anyway, if there's going to be anybody that can stop that man, it's certainly not death. Death itself can't stop that man. That's scary. That's terrifying, huh? Terrifying. I know what stops him. You want to know? Jenna, I want to know. What stops him? What stops him, this girl? Mm-hmm. Period. Me. The big bad wolf. I do it. I do it. Every time. I stop that man dead in his tracks. He is never, ever, ever allowed to use magic to harm the world ever again. Period. Period. I don't care which politician tries it too. They're out here trying to cast spells on everybody. Oh my God. They think they are God incarnate. Honey, no. World War III is a spiritual psychic war. It starts in the heavens first. Luckily for you guys, I have access to the heavens. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And so if you want to know how we win the war, I'll tell you, we get witchy with it. And you definitely know your power in 2026. And you do not, like that whole witch wound that a lot of us have been healing for so long. I feel like it's a deep emotional wound of witches, for real, because I think in past life, your soul remembers being persecuted. You know, your soul remembers how you would get your manifestation. You would get things that you love and then just be like hurt for it, you know, punished, thrown in prison. New world, baby. Oh, no. It's that shit is over. We're done. We are literally fecking done. I don't care if you hate witchcraft. I don't care if you hate witches. You're going to sit your ass down or you're going to unsubscribe. These are the two choices. You either watch with your eyeballs as I get everything I can want. Oh, here are the birds now. Here are the birds now, bitch. I swear like 50. Girl, stop. I swear to everything. I just saw another horde of birds. Listen, this is crazy. You either watch me and you learn from me, okay, how to escape your common everyday warlock. Or you fucking unsubscribe. These are the two choices. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. I said good day, sir. Do not watch me, first of all. You don't like witches, you wouldn't love me. Okay, period. You don't love the craft of the witches. Well, the craft of the witches doesn't like you, okay? Okay? So just go ahead and leave anytime you want. Not only do I practice witchcraft on the daily, I teach other witches how to be more witchy with it. So if you don't like that, you can have a fucking seat. Okay? Serious. Shoo. Go on. Shoo. Okay? Bye-bye. I don't care. I'm here to fucking rescue the world, bitch. I'm going to rescue the world. Okay? And I'll tell you how. I'm going to war with a giant. I know everything about him, honey. His favorite color, his eye color, his address. I know some private things. I know some very personal things. I know it all. Oh, yeah. I taught that man everything he knows, basically. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in his place. You're welcome. Free of charge. You don't have to pay me anything. Unless you want to. Because listen, I'll tell you one thing. It gets exhausting out here being a single, independent, sexy, gorgeous woman doing it all by myself in a graveyard. I definitely could use the help. So listen, if those flock of birds want to send me some cashola, trust me on that. It will go to great use this Christmas. I owe rent again tomorrow. So if the good Lord wants to do it, he can do it. But there is one thing I'm never going to allow again, and that is any dipshit to show up in my life or on my streams or in my channel. Fuck you. You don't like me and I've done jack shit to you. You can fucking leave, unsubscribe, click the little white X up there. It's just like, boop, just click it. Just click it. If you don't like me, I hella don't like you. Okay? So the going rate for being in my presence, the going rate for being in this goddess's essence, yeah, is that you have to sit down, shut up, zip your lip, and you're going to learn magic from the one that's already won World War III. Do you understand me? Do you understand? Because those are your two choices. There's nothing else. There's literally nothing else. There's literally nothing else but love entering the planet. Dark magic, this spell that's been on like all human beings, at all mankind. We're done. We've cracked the code. Okay, we broke the spell, bitch. What you're about to see is Beauty and the Beast, and you're gonna see that it was just a man all along. It's giving Wizard of Oz. And you get to the very end of the yellow brick road, and you see it's just like this short, shrimpy man, and you're like, what? Bro, did I need you? Like, serious. Did I need you at all? Ever. Ever. I'm Dorothy, bitch. I was going down this yellow brick road with me and 3 of my homies, and you're telling me that I get to this little short dude, and I'm like, honey, I already saved these 3 men along the way. I already told them they have a heart, a brain, and courage. We don't need you. Okay? We don't need you. Never did, never will. I'm Dorothy, motherfucker. Do you have the fucking red ruby shoes? No, you do not. No, you do not. You had to hide behind a curtain like a little pansy. Right. So going forward, listen, 2026, it's a war of the witches and the war of the warlocks. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry that you were lied to your whole life. Your whole life you were told magic isn't real. I'm going to show you how real it very, very, very much is. You're already seeing it in your life. You know, I think the craziest thing I've ever heard ever was finding out that this guy, my ex, his dad, definitely a warlock. Oh my gosh. One of the greats. He went to go kill a moth one day just to do it in front of everybody. It was like he found it funny. I'm like, that's stupid. Anyway, he killed a moth, and my ex went to go rescue it. And he did. He saved it. He saved his life. Even though his dad stepped on it, and then he rushed over and he put his hand over it. He's like, no, stop. And then his dad stepped on his hand and crushed it even more. Anyway, so right in front of everybody, there was like a lot of men in the room when he did this. My ex picked up the moth, put it in his hand, and took it outside, and it flew away. Beautiful. Fucking gorgeous, dude. I love him. He's a gorgeous soul, okay? But here's the craziest thing I've ever heard of ever in my life. Guess what I recently heard his dad has to go through? Get this. Karma. A moth infestation in his kitchen. No, I'm not kidding. Hundreds of moths in his kitchen. Bitch, that's crazy. Most of the time you hear about like cockroaches or flies or something, but fucking moths, come on. It's giving karma, and I fucking love it. I love karma that is like that. It's like, it's not violent. It's just the universe tapping that ass. You know what I mean? Oh, I love it. So anyway, yeah, no, I heard that he has like hundreds of moths of infestation in his kitchen. When I heard it, I was like, Jenna, keep calm. Shh. Are you supposed to laugh? Should you laugh? Should you laugh at that? Because that sounds funny. And I did. I laughed. I can't help it. That's amazing. The universe is so fucking funny. Look, it's giving dark magician. It's giving trickster spirit. And I know all too well what that is. You know? It's like the universe has a sense of humor, and you have to ask yourself why. Why does the universe has a sense? This is what you really need to ask. How does the universe know to do something like that? Because it's conscious. It's not AI. There is something paying attention. There is something, and the universe is hella conscious, baby. I'm telling you, it's consciousness. So that's what's happening on the planet right now, is everybody's gaining their conscious awareness. A spell is being broken off the world. I love it. I love that. Welcome to the new earth. Welcome to the new world. Okay? But yeah, you're about to see Clash of the Titans, okay? Oh my God. It's gonna suck for humans that really think they're just humans. But for gods and goddesses who know who the fuck they are, like, that shit's gonna be fun. You're gonna love it. You've been trained in Valhalla. You've been trained for this, okay? But when it comes to humans that really don't know their power and they have like no idea who they are, this spell needs to break over these people's eyes. They really need to wake up. Like this world needs to wake the fuck up. Okay? So you have agencies like the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, admitting that we are in a simulation. Admitting that manifestation is real. Admitting to you that we are in a hologram. Admitting you're in a video game, honey. You're in a video game. Okay? So, what I've noticed in all of my years of experience, I'm 36 years old, and I'm telling you, I've been quite experienced in the art of spiritual warfare. What I have noticed is you have a lot of people waking up, and they're just muggles too. Like some of these people, they don't even believe in magic. Like muggles, that's a term in Harry Potter. That's a term for people who don't believe in magic. Muggles. So if I ever say muggles, it means humans that like don't believe in magic. So it's like you have even muggles waking up. People don't even believe in this shit. They're like, I don't want to suffer like this anymore. Wait a minute, what? Why am I slaving away at something I hate all day long when I maybe could just have it easy? Like, what? Wait, why? Why though? Why? Finally, people are asking. So I'm here for that. I mean, if she faces reality, it sounds like her reality is a week. 2-week Airbnb and being single and alone on Christmas Eve. Oh, wait, we have happy holidays to you here. His name's Happy Holidays to you. But does he really wish happiness on people? God, if you don't sound bitter as fuck. If that douchebag that just wrote that to me does not sound like a bitter fucking Nancy. Oh, Jesus God. You sound like a fucking tool bag. Let me repeat your little statement, okay? I mean, if she faces reality, it sounds like her reality is a week-to-week Airbnb and being single and alone on Christmas Eve. That sounds lovely. That sounds like I'm living life. That sounds like I'm making the best of what I have. That sounds like I'm not bending the knee to tyrants. That sounds like I'm telling people like you to fuck right off and I love my life for it. It sounds like that's actually a delicious life. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I would not change it for the world. You know what I love? I love seeing magic. I love seeing the universe bend to my will in such a beautiful way that I've been able to take care of my damn self for 10 months. Well, a lot longer than that, but just at this house. 10 months in a beautiful home, a manor. It's gorgeous. On a cemetery, in the forest, in the middle of bumfuck Iowa. And I'm going to tell you right now, you make it sound like it's something bad. I fucking love my life. So you sound salty as shit. And you should really go buy some pepper with that salt, honey. You should get it in bulk. Yeah, you should go buy some pepper in bulk. Okay? Anybody who would say something like that as if it's bad, you're not living life. It's because you're still in your mom's basement. I get that. Like, it's comfortable there. But honestly, to be real with you, I'd rather be me than you any day. For real, I'd rather be me, bitch, any day. I'd rather live week to week in an Airbnb than ever have to be around your stank ass. For real. Anyway. Love you. Thank you for being here. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's not really, it's not giving anymore. Your hate used to give, you know what I mean? There used to be some give to it. It just makes you look salty. It just makes you look jealous. It just makes you look like you're full of shit. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take that happy hiney elsewhere, bub. You're going to want to unsubscribe. Unless you can't. Unless you're just addicted to it. Unless you really can't get over me. I get that. I totally understand. But yeah, as for like sending hate when secretly you appreciate, honey, go meditate. Because we don't do hate. That's just not what we do now going forward. So the whole, wow, if she would face reality, it looks like I'm living life. It looks like one day I'll be on my deathbed, maybe. I'll probably never die. But one day, I'll be on my deathbed, right? And I'll look back and I'll say, you remember when I risked everything and I was that bad bitch? You remember? You remember? Yeah, no, you remember when I was that boss daddy? Yeah, you remember that? I fucking do. Remember when I took everything I had and I left every narcissistic, tyrannical piece of shite and I left them high and dry? I left every man that would abuse me in some way, you remember? I do. Yeah, I'll have my soul completely covered, baby. Don't worry about me. What you may want to do, happy holidays, is really realize that your holiday doesn't sound so happy, because if it were, I don't think you'd be hating on people that you meet on the internet for 20 seconds. Where's that guy again? That guy's right up your ass. Where's your mama? Where's your mom? Listen. So the craziest thing I have found on this journey is that when you are at rock bottom and the only thing you see is the divinity within yourself, and you see how the universe fucks with you. Okay, it loves you, it fucks with you, and it is always helping you land on your feet. Honey, you'll be living in an Airbnb once week to week too, maybe at some point. Happy holidays. You best watch yourself. Ooh, I'd be very careful if I were you going forward. Listen, yikes. Here's what I would watch out for. I'd watch out for that karma bitch. I'd watch out, because the way that you talk to me is the way that you talk to the universe in general. And the same universe that has provided for me has to provide for you. You better be on its good side, Boo Bear. Yeah, that's hey. I'm just saying. Aren't we all one job away from homelessness? I mean, ooh, honey, I'd watch yourself. Because there's always someone watching you for you. You know what I mean? There's always someone watching you for you. So you're pretty fucking lucky, yeah, that you don't have to be in an Airbnb for a week at a time. You're lucky you get to be happy for the holidays. There are a lot of people that aren't. Thankfully for me, I still have a smile on my face, and I have no dinner plans for Christmas. I have no gift-giving ceremony. I don't have much of anything. And I'm still fucking smiling. Dancing circles around you, though. Go buy your pepper. Go buy that pepper for that salt, okay? Salty tears. I love it. Let's just... Because I don't want to hear your... I don't like it. I don't care. I don't want to read your shit, your bullshit. So go start another account. Come back in 5 minutes and try it again. Instead of happy holidays, call yourself Happy New Year so I know it's you, all right? Go back, go start another account, come back, and cry some more tears, all right? Thank you. Anyway, moving on. So what I've noticed is that these realities are dying off. People are dying off. They have no energy, okay? The ones that do not know that they are gods and they live eternally, they don't know that they have everlasting life because they don't know Christ. They don't know that they are the Christ. They don't know that they are Neo in a simulation. They do not know that they are the Matrix itself. So these people do not know their own worth and their own power, so they will give it over away to somebody. They'll give it over to a bear cup at a coffee joint. They'll go pay hundreds of dollars for a fucking cup. They'll go spend their money on stupid shit. Flat tires for days. Something will always happen to make these people that are coming after God's chosen ones broke, especially when they're out here wishing homelessness on people. Oh, God. Like, how dumb do you have to be? How dumb do you have to be to sit here boldly saying shit like that? Sounds like her life is so great. She lives at a weekly rental in an Airbnb. Yeah, as I'm surviving every wicked warlock from here to Wichita, trying to get away from him, running for my life, honey. I'm in some spiritual witness protection program, yeah? Hi, Jaleesa. Hi, Jaleesa. My sister from another mister. I love you, girl. No, serious. So I'm in a spiritual witness protection program, and you know where they put me? Jeez. You know, I don't know, stop. You know where the spirit world thought I was the safest? A fucking cemetery. No, I swear to you, guys, okay. So I've been here since February, right? I had no idea that this was a cemetery until about a month ago. Crazy, I know, right? But I told everybody. People would come through and they'd be like, even just like normal men with like a slight psychic gifts, but they didn't really know their power yet. They'd come up to me and they'd be like, this house, am I right? I'm like, yeah, no, listen, hey, I think it's like a family of Bigfoot or some shit. I don't know what it is in that forest, honey. But it's given underground military. I said, I don't know what the fuck is back there. No idea. No idea. But one time I got high as a kite, girl. One time, thank you, Jesus, my THCA kicked in. And hunty, if I did not hear dead people in the backyard, girl, if I did not hear a bunch of people back there, and this was still before I didn't even know that it was a cemetery. It wasn't until my gorgeous, beautiful soulmate who showed up about a month ago, until he showed up here. He's psychic like me, and he shows up and he's like, listen. First five minutes he was here. He was telling me, he's like, yeah, I booked for 3 weeks. I'm really excited to be here. I'm a psychic, and I can feel this house, honey. There's something in this place. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Tell me about it, right? And he goes, did you see that you're on a cemetery, right? And he like takes the Google Maps and he scrolls in and he shows me, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. You lie. This is not a cemetery. We're not on a graveyard. No. I said, dude, I've been trying to tell everybody there's some weird shit back there. I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was haunted. That's all I knew. I'm like, there are way too many dead people around here. There are way too many spirits around here. There are way too many hordes of flies around this bitch. There are way too many demons out here. No, something is wrong here, okay? And then he showed up and I was like, oh, it makes sense. This makes sense. Why I had cheaper rent. No, it makes sense. No, I get it now. I get it. So anyway, he showed up and he told me, like, yeah, honey, there's a couple. And he walked past one of the rooms. And I was like, he knew nothing about this house. And he literally came in and said, that room right there, there's something not so great in that room. And I was like, yeah, that's the room where that guy stayed when he assaulted me. I said, that room is demonic as fuck. I know it. I know that that man became so possessed that he literally laid his hands on me and I had to send him to jail. I pressed charges, absolutely. And I never saw him again after that night. I mean, because he's not allowed to be here. He's not allowed to be anywhere that I live. That's court ordered. So I said, sir, that room right there is hella haunted, like demonic kind of shit. And that's when I realized, like, I was somehow in a spiritual witness protection program in the middle of the haunted woods, just so that God could train me, so that like my spirit guides could train me, so I could converse with the dead and the living. Okay, I could see it all. You know, I was literally being trained for a magical war on a graveyard. So whoever had that little shit comment about if she were real with herself, if she got real with herself. I am real with myself, bitch. I'm the most realest motherfucker on the planet. If she got real with herself, she would look at her life and she'd be like, is this it? She lives week to week at an Airbnb. Is this it? Is this what you want, lady? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think I have more friends in the afterlife than you've ever had in your real life, sir. Yo, the spirit world owes me so big, bitch. Look, no, I have so many dead friends out back. They owe me big time. And a lot of them, really, no, they fuck with me, honey. There's a couple of them that are like, that girl right there, I vote for her. I vote for her as spiritual president. No, some of these spirits from the afterlife, baby, they want to give to me. So look, hey, it might be that you're a little salty. I understand. I'd be mad too. if I were lied to my entire life about life only being a 9 to 5 that you hate, and then coming home and having to drink a 6-pack just to survive your family. I'd hate it too. Happy holidays, but you sound bitter as fuck. You don't sound happy, nor do you sound like a holiday I'd like to celebrate. If you're going to be a holiday, you're like, let's see, what holiday would you be? Come on, there's got to be a fun one. You'd be like National Cookie Day, and that's it. Nobody ever knows about that one. Except for one time they hear it and they're like, oh, that's fun. And then they forget what fucking day it was. Next year, when it's National Cookie Day again, everybody forgets. And they have to be like, hey, happy National Cookie Day. And you're like, oh shit, is it really? Oh, because I thought it was so irrelevant. National Cookie Day. Oh God, yes, let's go get some cookies. It's like that. You're that irrelevant. You know what I mean? If you're going to be any holiday, I would name you National Cookie Day. It sounds lovely, but then you always fucking forget it though. Because it's always replaced with Happy National Brownie Day. You know what I mean? Like you're always that irrelevant. Your 15 seconds are up, bub. So anyway, I've been here on this haunted gravesite. And if I would have known, listen, if I would have known that it was a cemetery, I still would have stayed because I'm psychic medium and it's lovely. I really do love the afterlife. Like I love what I do. But if I would have known, it would have taken the fun away. It really would have, because I thought for sure it was underground military. I really did. Not her sweeping her yard. Here's that witch I was telling you about. She literally, it's like she could hear me telepathically that day. She was out here trimming the roses and she literally had like one of those plastic cauldrons that you buy at like Halloween City or whatever. And she was cutting her flowers and putting it in the cauldron. And I was like, damn, like that's, am I in Salem? And I swear to everything, she turned around as if she heard me. Am I that loud? I'm not that loud. She's way across the street. There's no way she heard me, but she literally turned around. She went inside and she got her fucking witch hat. She put on her witch hat and she came back just to fucking troll me, bitch. Just to troll me. It was a lovely gesture. It was kind of funny. It kind of was. Also kind of mean and cruel a little bit, but also kind of funny. Sometimes you just gotta laugh. So whoever is like rude to me about me living on an Airbnb, it's because I've been running from spiritual tyrants. And I've been helping other women along the journey get rid of these spiritual narcissistic pieces of shite that are in their life. I've been trying my best to help all of these women who've been abused by psychic warlocks that honestly don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. I have been trying my best to convince these women how powerful they are. So if you want to fucking go, let's go, baby. Let's go. My spiritual friends out back, they know how to haunt your ass. Listen, they own me. They own me. I've been keeping this place so free of dark, diabolical douchebags. They owe me big. Yeah, I got a couple psychic friends out back. I got a couple dead guys. There's a couple military ones that were buried out back. I know it. So anyway, you want to come after me? Okay. But just know you're not going after me. You're coming after the spirit world that owes me a favor or two. Not to mention the shit I've been doing for the living. Okay. Not to mention the way that this girl has been helping the living as well. So you're not coming up against me, honey. Okay. I'm the Hogwarts teacher. I taught you everything you know. You're not coming up against me, honey. You're going up against your limited knowledge that I taught you. Shh. Sit down. Shh. Quiet. Class is in session. Shh. Open your textbook to page Armageddon, because this is the Battle of Armageddon, honey. Sit down and start, shh, quiet. I'm teaching. So anyway, I studied in Hogwarts until I became the principal, and now I'm opening a new school called Hogwarts USA, and it's going to be lovely. In bumfuck, Iowa, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a fucking forest. Oh, jeez. But it's a haunted forest, though. And I will tell you, there's like some fog creeping in right now. It's giving it this eerie look. There's a fog, a mist happening here in my... Okay, see. There's like this mist. You see that? It's like this fog creeping in. Nah. Girl, it's giving creepy Salem vibes. I love it. I'm in Aries, Sun, and Venus. Aries, Sun, Aries, Venus. That is a lot of war, okay? That's a lot of war in one girl's birth chart. And I'm telling you what, I know how to do it. Been doing it a long time. A long time. I don't die. That's the thing. I don't die. I'm here forever. Forever. I'm here way past National Cookie Day. Every day is National Cookie Day for me, bitch. But yeah, no, whoever wanted to say like, oh, if she really got real with herself, if she really, really went within and did some soul searching, she'd know that she lives in an Airbnb renting week to week. And I fucking love every second of it. Matrix bots and zombies. Ain't that the truth, girl? NPCs. You know what's so crazy? Listen, yesterday I was doing readings here on the porch at the table, and I saw this woman. She walked on the sidewalk and she had this fleece outfit. It was like a onesie. Oh God, it was like for a grown 30-year-old woman walking on the sidewalk. I was like, girl, that's some confidence. You got some confidence about you. I wouldn't be caught dead. And this coming from a girl who wears yoga pants and boxers all day, and I wouldn't be caught dead going out there like that. Anyway, she was looking like straight up Cookie Monster. It was that blue onesie, like Cookie Monster girl. And I said it too. I was like, damn, you are hella confident, queen. I shit you not. I was watching a tarot reader later that day, and the reader said, Big Bird, Cookie Monster. Oh, it's so funny. And she said NPC. She's like, your world's just full of NPCs, isn't it? Not Cookie Monster as an NPC. But she's celebrating National Cookie Day. I was like, girl, get it. Girl, get it. You do you, Blue. Yo, no, you're serious. You do you, Blue. So I couldn't help it. I was like, wow, that's the godfidence of the kings, honey. She was looking real good in that blue outfit. I just thought, there's no way. I couldn't leave the house like that. Shit, I don't leave the house though. Yo, if I had a blue onesie and I had freedom to leave my spiritual protective secret service, I'd do it. I would just want to see how many people would honk at me. That's it. Yo, she really fucking did it. And then anyway, the reader was like, she said, she said the Muppets. She was talking about Big Bird and Cookie Monster. And I was like, are you kidding me? I literally just said that shit out loud. I saw it, I said it, and then this reader confirmed it for me, and she's like, wow, your world's just full of NPCs, aren't they? And I'm like, tell me about it, bitch. Tell me about it. I'm pretty sure I'm the only motherfucker alive out here. Yo. Actually, I have questioned this. I've questioned whether the fact that I have all these roommates, I've wondered as a psychic medium if actually they're dead people. No, I have. I've literally asked myself that question. I have legit a couple times. I'm like, how would I know? How would I know? It's just me, myself, and I at the end of the world. How would I know? How would I know if they're living or dead? If you could see both the living and the dead, how the fuck would you know? You know, I'm serious. I have asked. Like, even one time I think I asked that person, do you feel like you're dead? I think when they looked at me, because I remember so distinctly them being like confused, but then now if I would have explained to them that we live on a cemetery, they probably would have understood why I asked that question. But I was like, do you ever feel like we're dead? And he was like, not really. No, I've never really asked that. And I'm like, oh God, well, you don't ask that on a daily basis? Oh, that's just a me thing? Okay. Anyway, great to meet you. Have a good day. But like, I've legit asked, do you feel like we're dead? Are we dead? Yo, are we dead? Because I feel very much alive. But then again, I have asked if there are travelers that come through this house, like, what if they were dead people? And I thought they were alive. They're really not, but they're like, they don't know they're dead. But like they're alive, but they're not dead, but they're dead, but they're not alive, but then they don't know, and then they do know, and I don't know. Like, what if? I've just been asking some questions lately, honey. You have nothing to do but twiddle your thumbs around here. So anyway, the whole Airbnb every single week, like renting week to week, whatever. Yeah, is it like my dream reality? Probably not. Nah, I'm pretty sure I would love to be in a mansion to myself. You know what I mean? Sure. Is it lovely sharing toilets and having to clean people's dishes and stuff? No, no, it's not fun being spiritual Cinderella around this bitch, but I will tell you what, at least I'm living life, and at least I can say that I risked everything, and my soul is very much intact. At least I can say that I'm living life, and I'm letting God spoil my ass. I am watching the good Lord take care of me when men can't, and men didn't, and they don't want to, and they absolutely have no way to do so. I have watched the universe bend to my will and work in my favor in such ways that it would make your head spin. And honestly, Mr. Cookie, National Cookie Day, I think you should have your head spun a little bit. I think you should be watching the Matrix have all of its magic, and I think your mind should just go, no way that happened. No way that happened. Is that for real? What? No way. I think what you need to see is some magic today. That's what I wish on you. Yeah, I wish you magic, sir. That's what I wish. So there's been a lot of things that have happened to me along the years. I mean, I had an eviction in January of last year, so I've been on the streets for about 2 years now. But you know what? You know what? I'm way better for it. I love it. I don't mind what's happened to me. I really don't. I mean, it sucked at the time, yeah, sure, but I don't cry about it anymore. Like, my life isn't even that bad. It could be better, sure, but it's not bad. And I'm always aspiring for more. I'm always trying to do better. And so that's something that Mr. Cupcake Cookie here couldn't say. He can't say for himself from his mom's basement. So it's okay, sir. Run along now. Happy holidays, you filthy animal. Happy holiday and a happy new year. You filthy animal. The fuck off my live stream. Unsubscribe. I said good day, sir. Lose my face. Lose my number. Lose my URL address. So no, yeah, I get it, dude. I get you want to sit here and get all salty. Oh, look, ice melt. You see that salt right there? That's his tears. Look. That's his tears. I'm collecting them. Look. You see? That's the saltiness of that guy. Anyway, I get it. Looks can be deceiving on the surface when you look with your physical 3D eyeballs. My life doesn't look that great. But if I were to be completely real with you, okay, Joshy Poo, if that is your name, I love that I get to live a really cool life that is pure fucking magic. That the men that show up in my life are just straight up magical. The experiences I get to have are straight up magical. things that happen to me are so paranormal. Like in a given day, I bet you I experience 100 weird ass magical witchy things that take place, and I wouldn't change it for the world, honest. So yeah, I'm not a millionaire. Yeah, I don't live in like a mansion. I don't even own a car. Sure. But technically, I have been in spiritual witness protection program in the middle of a fucking cemetery for about almost the last year. So for now, I've got Secret Service that is protecting me here. And when I don't want to be protected here, I'll go to another place and I'll be protected there. But for now, yeah, I don't really need a car. I just like, if I need something, there's Uber or delivery or whatever. But yeah, the spirit world owes me so big for what I've done. Oh my God. Not only for the dead people, but for the living. Okay. I have good karma lined up for days and days and days and days and eons and eons and eons and eons of good karma, bitch. So I'm fine. I'm fine. So as much as yes, I'm always living on a prayer, and it's always 1 hour away from homelessness any given moment. I know, and you've seen it. You've seen it. It's always like, guys, I'm struggling and I don't know what I'm going to do. Sure, but at least I can say I'm living. At least I can, or I'm dead. Shit, I don't know anymore. But at least I can say I'm trying. What have you done today? How magical is your life that you have to show up on somebody's channel and like be rude to them for no reason? You don't know me. You don't know me from Adam. So going forward, yeah, if you look with your eyes, you're not looking with your third eye, because you would know that I'm very much hella blessed. You would know if psychically you would pull your head out of your bunghole. Yeah? Because right now, Captain Cookie, the only thing you're seeing is your large intestines. If you pulled your head out of your bunghole, you'd see I'm having a really grand old time here, hanging out with my dead friends, who are very much living, by the way. Plot twist, none of them are dead. Plot twist, I have to go remind them on a daily basis. Plot twist, guys. You're free to go. Go anywhere you want to, honey. I'll help you cross over shit. I'll give you free passage. What do you need from me? Shoo. So yeah, I think what happened is this house needed me more than I needed it. I think that the dead people in that cemetery were probably summoning my ass. They were like, we vote for Jenna. and then I came in and I'm like, I volunteer as tribute. I volunteer. Sign me up, coach. Yeah. So I came to this haunted house, and the haunted house got so scared of me. Not the other way around. No. Like the house got terrified of me, baby. That all of the dead people in the back are like, bitch, cross me over right now. No. Sign me up. I'm next. I gotta leave. I gotta go. This bitch is crazy. She scares me. She scares the entire haunted house. Get me out of here. Sign me up. So they would show up and they'd be like, hi. So this and this and this and this and this happened to me, and I really need to go. Can you beam me up, Scotty? Yes or no? So listen, I out-haunted this haunted house. Girl. So as much as you want to like hate on me because I'm living week to week at an Airbnb, I don't really understand why you're so salty. I know you want to be a brownie instead of a cookie. Cookie monster. But no, for real, I'm serious. I think this house needed me way more than I needed it. I think spiritually speaking, that graveyard needed some Jenna magic, honey. They were probably like, they found me. It's like they found me. They were like, who's the real deal? Can send us to the other side. And that would be me. Hey, call me. But I don't work for free anymore, guys. No. See, I don't work for free. I'm behind a paywall now. Listen, your girl has to keep some food in the fridge and a roof over her head, okay? Can't do it for free anymore. I cannot. We are not about that life in 2026. No. I'll cross you over, but once you get over there, you better be sending me your butler because I need to have a ride somewhere. I need a chauffeur, okay? I need a car. I need a mansion, okay? Oh, look at this little squirrel here. Hi, bud. He's like, I'm listening, Jenna. What else do you need? I need more squirrels like you, more friends. Yeah? More little cutie patootie friends. The real ones, though, not the fake ass ones. I need warmer weather in the winter. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Because I was so over that whole like -20 shit. Like, what? In what world? In what world? I run this shit. Why are we doing -20? Are you kidding? I shouldn't be freezing in my own house. So we're not doing that. We're doing warm, warm. Oh, it's so warm. Oh my God, the sun shines out and everything. Oh, so warm. That's what we're doing in the middle of winter in Iowa, which is unheard of. So we're doing maybe 50-degree weather with the sunshine and the birds chirping. That's what we're doing. And also, what else do I want to manifest? More salty tears. Not my own, though. I am so over crying, girl. Just let my hater trolls cry for once in their life. You know, it ain't going to hurt you. It ain't going to hurt you. Go get some goddamn therapy. It's not going to hurt you to pull your head out of your bunghole and be a kind civilian. You're going to be kind in this new earth. You're going to be sweet. You're going to be nice. We're not doing hate. Freedom is the new luxury, period. See? My girl, she understands it. Jaleesa, she gets everything, though. See, that's because the spirit world fucks with you, honey. Spirit world loves you, okay? And that's just it. Like, how many of your enemies right now can say that? In fact, they're up shit's creek without a paddle because they've blasphemed the spirit world. They're out here denying its power. They're out here pretending it doesn't even exist. Okay, then. Shoo, shoo. Shoo, shoo. I hope the whole fucking spirit world sees you. Bye, bye, bye. Because once you're a psychic medium, like I had a near-death experience in 2019, I came back psychic. Girl, until then I had no psychic gifts. I was not a psychic. I didn't know anything about anything. But I tell you what, I came back psychic as hell that day. And there's not one thing that I would change. Not one thing. Not one thing. Even though it's been a hard road all that time, like divorce, and I lost my family, and I've been homeless. I lived in the street. I lived in my car. I lived in a shelter. I'm telling you, though there's a lot of things that went wrong, there's a whole bunch of cool shit that went right. And I'm excited to start really bringing in my blessings, honey, because some dead people owe me. And a lot of you living ones owe me too, yeah? Yeah? And my ex, Mr. Mago, that magician, you owe me too. And you're going right to the light, period. You're going to love, period. You ain't working for the dark anymore. I don't think so. Over my dead body. And guess what? I never die. I never die. Yeah, over my dead body. You're never going to work for the dark again, period. You work for love now. Yeah? Mm. And so I've got like a whole bunch of gifts coming in, yeah? And it's looking real good. 2026 is going to look delicioso. I can't wait. But right now it's a me, myself, and I kind of year. There's no ring on my finger, honey. I'm single as a Pringle. And I'm enjoying it too. So yes, while I live weekly, on a prayer, living on a prayer, sure. But God has heard those prayers every single time. So I get it. You're salty. Go buy some pepper, yeah? But overall, the dark magician, until now, has attempted to ruin my life. However, he now works for the light. So he's never going to ruin my life again. Ever. He's not allowed. He is not allowed to send me anything but love, period. He just doesn't know it yet, or maybe he does. I don't know. He'll learn. He doesn't get to send me anything but love and good thoughts going forward. So I will never be cursed again. I will only be blessed. Spirit world, oh, they owe me so big. I'm hoping there's a couple billionaires buried back there. No, for real. I'm hoping they got some serious rich ancestors that are still living. Yeah, I'm hoping a couple of those guys back there go and tell their family members to show up for me. Yeah? That's what I'm hoping. The spirit world owes me, bitch. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. So, anyway, what were we talking about? An hour and a half. I was talking about something. What was it? I don't know. I think I was crying. Oh, the dogs barking in the background. No, we were talking about the dogs and the cats. We were talking about the coven that I escaped recently called the dogs and the cats. No, 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 legit. That's what they called themselves. One coven called themselves the cats, the others the dogs. Oh my god. It's giving kittens and puppies. They really should, you know what? They never met me yet, because I'm the lioness and the big bad wolf. I'm all of it. You know, I'm the ultimate dog and cat. And so I've been here in this spiritual, I used to call it a prison, but now it's kind of giving retreat. It's giving some sort of spiritual protection program. Mm-hmm. When the government can't protect women like me, I guess the dead people out back have to. So anyway, I've been here 10 months being protected by, I think maybe a couple Vikings are back there. And we're in Native American territory, so I'm pretty sure Native Americans. Oh, for fuck's sake, yes. Yeah, I even dated a Native American once, so I know he's protecting me. Oh, and I know that guy. I know that guy is a serious psychic medium. Extra, extra large. And I know that guy. Oh, no, I'm like the back of my hand, baby. But anyway, no, he's an X for a reason, and he's going to stay there. He's going to stay in X territory. But yeah, no, he was Native American, and delicioso. But yeah, even he tried to protect me in this house. I think this house chewed him up and spit him out, though. He has a lot to learn. I'm going to teach him a thing or two. But yeah, no, that guy was amazing. Grade A beef. Lovely. But yeah, no, he's an X for a reason. He'll stay where he's at. As for me, I'm just enjoying the fact that there's no ring on my finger. And do you know how challenging it is? Do you know how hard it is for me to keep a ring off this finger, girl? Beat him off with a stick! Wait. So there's like this thing here that my roommate left. It's like a paddle, and I'm like, beat him off! No ring on my finger, and I love it that way. But yeah, no, the temptation's there, though. Okay? Definitely. I definitely could get married. I mean, I could. Girl, I can manifest anything I want. But I am not in it for money. I'm not in it for fame. I'm not in it for anything but love. I told myself I'm not doing it. I'm never going to remarry ever unless it's love. Period. I already divorced a very rich man in 2019. Okay, very wealthy. I didn't want to be there. Yeah, we had a nice white picket fence and could go on any vacation we wanted, and I had everything I wanted. But it's like, it was boring as fuck. Dull all the time. Life was just so boring. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be living on a fucking prayer every week, wondering if I'm gonna freeze my bum off in Iowa in the middle of winter. Sometimes I like living dangerously. Although sometimes I really do not, and I'm hoping God really does come through with a money miracle, because your girl needs to be able to stay here. But no, I'm serious. I already left a very wealthy man in 2019 and voluntarily on my own to end up living in a car and a shelter. And this public housing, which is one step away from a shelter, I guess. But sometimes you just don't want to settle. Like, come on. It's all fun and games until your life, you're spending a decade with a man and you're like, I don't even know you, though. Sure, you've got money. Sure, things are fun. We're having fun, great, fun. But is it fun, though? Is it? Because I'd rather know myself as a goddess. I'd rather know how the fucking universe works. And sometimes you have to go out on a limb. Sometimes you have to risk everything, baby, including your marriage. And I did. I divorced him, and I'm just like, I gotta go. When I had my near-death experience, I divorced him like 3 months later. Because I had to. I just knew he wasn't the one. I knew he was not my soulmate. I knew it. I knew it. When you die and come back, like there's just shit you know. And I knew that he was not the one. And in fact, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I thought that the guy I manifested recently here in this house, I thought he was the one. I thought. Maybe I have to think again. I don't know. Maybe I have to try again. Maybe I have to just fall in love with myself and just be magical. Be magically delicious all on my own, you know? It's like, whatever. Men are great. They really are. I love me some men. You know I do. But honest, y'all just aren't doing it for me. Like, unless you have gone to God status, don't fucking talk to me. No, I'm serious. Unless you have a story about how you spent the last year in a haunted cemetery, don't even fucking look my direction, okay? Unless you know that you are the reason the whole world is being saved from dark matter, don't fucking call me. Okay? Period. If you're not the reason, oh girl, I just got a message that says your DM, your divine masculine. I just got that, a notification. Unless you are my divine masculine, don't look at me, don't call me, don't email me, don't breathe my oxygen. Forget my face exists, bud. Forget me, forget my URL address. Forget me. Forget that I exist. I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like if I don't date men, I date gods. So if you don't know that you a god, honey, you move it right along. Okay. I heard Tiffany's great. She's lovely. Have at it. Shoo shoo. Shoo shoo now. Shout out to men. There it is. Shout out to my man. Wait, what's that song? I just heard that song in my head. I heard what's that? From oh shit, what song is it? Shout out to my ex. You're really such a man. What was it? Da-na-da-da-da-da. Shout, whatever. We love men, we do. Look, I'm not about to hate half of the human population. Okay. Because you know I love me some men. And I love the male anatomy, all right? But what I do not love is when men, when boys pretending to be men who really are gods want to just play it safe. You just want to play it safe. That's all you want to do. Okay, shoo shoo. Bye. Honestly, bye. Honestly, good fucking riddance. Go on. Shoo shoo now. Go play it small with an Angela or a Tiffany. Yeah? Or a Melody. Go on. Because no, I really don't care. I'm out here trying to save the planet with gods, okay? Superheroes. Given go Power Rangers. That's what I'm trying to do. I cannot play it small with some boys pretending to be men, hoping that one day they're gods. No. If you don't know by now, it's over. It's game over for you, buddy. Shoo shoo. Go have your own national cookie day, yeah? Go get your own national holiday. National, I don't know. I can't think of anything. It doesn't matter because you're going to be irrelevant next year. Yo, you're going to have a National Cookie Day. And then on National Cookie Day, people are going to be like, they forget. They forget that you had your own national holiday. And you're like, yeah, but like I'm National Cookie Day though. And suddenly they're like, oh my God, that's lovely. I should go get a cookie today. That would be great. And then we forget you the next day. That's how irrelevant you are. Okay. Irrelevance. So I'm telling you, going forward, my life is going to be ultra, ultra magical, and you're going to have no choice but to sit there and enjoy it and watch. Okay? And if you are not gods by now, if you do not know that ye are gods by now, honey, it is a game over. You ain't going to make it in the Hunger Games. Okay? And I should know. I've been hungry a lot in the last 2 years. I've been in the Hunger Games. And look at me, I'm wasting away. Look at that. Look at me. I'm going to be invisible by the time. Oh no! Oh no, she's wasting away. She's gonna be invisible soon. I'm just, oh look, two gentlemen walking down the street, side by side. One of them a god and one of them just a man. I wonder which one. It's probably the bald one. The bald one definitely looks like a god. Yeah. The other dude's on the phone. Why would you be on the phone? Your friend is literally walking right side beside you. The other dude's like on the phone, and the bald guy's like, yeah, I'm a fucking god. That's what I'm saying. That's how it's gonna be in the year 2026. You're gonna know who you are. Shout out to my ex. You're really such a man. Who sings that song? Shout out to men for real. Yes, the ballpark Franks. Is that your name? That's lovely. Your mom really loved you as she put that on your birth certificate. Hitting out of the ballpark, sir or ma'am. Shout out to the men. Shout out to the psychic men. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Because the dude that showed up here 6 weeks ago, psychic as hell. It was so lovely. You know, one of the first 5 minutes we were talking, we were already talking about the portal, the mirror that I put in his room. I swear to everything. We were talking about portals. We were talking about Greek or Norse gods. We were talking about the sage because I had smudged the house. I cleaned the Airbnb host. She wanted me to clear the house of all negative energy, and I did. I went through with my sage and I cleaned it all, right? I opened the windows and I'm like, ow, ow, shoo, shoo. And I guess I accidentally left some sage on his bed. I didn't know, but when I went to go clean his room, I guess there was some sage residue left over, I guess. And so within like the first 5 minutes of me meeting him, he was already on the phone with the Airbnb host. And I was like, how are you? How's your room? And he's like, well, it's lovely, except for there's sage on my bed. And I was like, oh shit. That was me. I'm so sorry. Like, do you need me to change this out? I'm so sorry, sir. That's me. That's my bad. And I'm thinking to myself, wait, he knows that was sage? Boy, call me. Are you single? Yeah, he was very much single. No ring on his finger. No girl in his life. Very much single as a Pringle, honey. So was I. And I was like, hey, how you doing? You knew that was sage? Aren't you lovely? Which planet you come from? You're looking good out here. And then he showed me his tattoos. Oh, Lord Jesus. It was game over. It was game. I melted. He pulled up his. Oh. He pulled up his sleeve, baby. He pulled up his sleeve, and he showed me his runes. He has tattoos that are runes, like divination. Oh my Jesus! Lost it. I lost my shit right there. I lost my virginity right there. Just kidding. But no, for real, in the first 5 minutes, I already had his phone number, and he was going to buy me some dinner. Because I don't know if he, happened to take a look at the fridge when he showed up. He didn't think anybody lived here. I'm telling you, my fridge was so bare empty, I didn't have any money for groceries. I hadn't eaten in days. And he goes, so, darling, have you eaten? I'm like, can you read my mind? Because it's you I want to have tonight. I want to have Mexican for dinner. And he goes, well, I'm on my way to go get some dinner. And if you want some grub, you'll give me your phone number right now. Oh, okay. Okay, sir. Yes. Who sent you? Who sent you? So anyway, he gave me his phone number, and then he was like, what do you want? Anything you want. And I was like, Mexican. And then I'll never forget it, girl. I'll never forget. This man said, oh, you can have all the Mexican you want tonight if you want it. Okay. Oh, see, I've died and gone to heaven. I know it. Am I dead? Girl, there was this time that I really considered it. I was like, I think I'm in heaven. I think I died. I'm dead for sure. There's no way I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm in the afterlife. And I looking at his tattoos and knowing that he's pagan, And a psychic medium, extra, extra large. Girl, I'm like, hey, I know. I know this man is my soulmate, period. He's mine, bitches. Back off. So anyway, he's like, you want Mexican, huh? Yeah, yes, please. That would be lovely. So he's like, all right, bet. You can have Mexican tonight. I was like, oh, within 5 minutes. Okay, I was already foaming at the mouth over this guy. And then, so anyway, he's like, all right, so give me your order. And literally, there's a taco place just close by. And he was like, yeah, no, I saw it on my way in. For sure, tacos, right? I was like, yeah. You can have a burrito. What was his name? It was so fun. It was literally so fun. And then I was like, okay, so I'm gonna go set the table downstairs. It was just he and I in the whole house. Like I had days to myself here. It was the first time I'd been alone in this house since I moved here in February. And I was so grateful to be alone. And then his sexy ass showed up. And so anyway, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go set the table. All right. And he's like, hey, why don't we just eat it in my room? What did you say to me? What did you just say it to my face? Say it with your chest. What did you just say to me? Say it again. Girl. Anyway, fucking heaven on earth. And I am here to teach you guys how to do it. So yeah, if you look with your eyeballs, my life might look like absolute garbage. But I'll tell you what, honey. I manifested me a full-fledged daddy. I manifested out of thin air a zaddy. God in the flesh, honey. So, if you want to learn from me, I mean, sure. Did he have to go? Yeah. No, he left. He did. Look, he didn't even make it to 3 weeks here. I think this house chewed him up and spit him out. Or I did. I'm not sure. But he was supposed to stay 3 weeks, but then he got an emergency call just like 2 days later. So he didn't even get to be here for very long. However, guess who showed up like 3 weeks later? Again, why? Why? Because of me. Weirdly enough, though he had an emergency call in Georgia because there was just a whole bunch of crazy shit going on in Georgia about a month ago, if you guys remember. Power outages, shit like that, everywhere. He had an emergency call in Georgia. And then I was like, oh, I cried as he left. I was like, do you have to go for real? And he's like, I gotta go, darling. Nature calls. Damn. I was so butthurt. I was so sad. And then, yeah, no, 3 weeks later, I get a random phone call on my phone, and it's like 8 a.m. It's very early. I was sleeping. And he calls and he's like, come downstairs. Got a surprise for you. What are you doing calling me? What are you doing? Who said you could call me? Do you think you're allowed to talk to me? Yeah? 3 weeks of ignoring me. What the fuck do you think this is? Anyway, come downstairs. Sure shit. Pulling right up. Girl. Lovely. That was lovely. And then no, he's off again. And then he was off again. And I'm like, okay, all right, bet. I brought you in twice. Sir, the third time's a charm. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it big. Go big or go home. There's no other choice. I want that man. And I get what I want, sweet cheeks. Laser focus. I know what the fuck I want, and I'm going to get it, honey. I'm going to get it. Not one person's going to tell me otherwise. The 20 twists is I want it. I like it. I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. And I'm going to, yeah. No, so I was like, oh, yeah. I was so fucking sad when you left. I was like, I guess portals close as fast as they open. And he's like, and then sometimes they open again. Oh my God. Will you marry me? So yeah, was it a 2-night stand? A 2-night stand, sure. But you can know somebody's in love. You can know you're in love in 5 minutes. You can know. Honey, of course you can. Love at first sight, that shit is real. So yeah, as most people would sit here and judge me and be like, girl, you were just living in delusion fantasy. I get that. But what you have to understand is there's pieces being moved in the heavenlies. Okay? I like it, I see it, I want it, I got it. That's it. And anyway, he's a big fish, honey. I'm going fishing. Yeah? I got him. I know it. I know he's mine, period. Back the fuck up off him. Yeah, you want some of this? No, I'm serious. I think that's why I've been trained in the cemetery for the last 10 months. So I could see through the veil and I can see all these witch bitches that are trying it with him, yeah? Back up off him. Did you earn him like I did? I don't think so. Did he feed you Mexican? I didn't think so. Yeah? I didn't think so. So I'm totally gonna get him, don't worry. It's game over. Period. I win. It's not even a game anymore. It's just life. It's just me winning. That's all there is. So in 2026, I'm going to teach you everything I know. You can come to the Hogwarts school. I'm starting my own psychic school in 2026, yeah? I'm going to teach you I'm going to show you how it's done, love. I'm going to show you how it's done. It's so easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's so easy anybody could do it. However, not everybody does it though. Even though it's easy and simple. Just, some people just can't do it. You don't have that je ne sais quoi. You know what I mean? You don't have it. You don't have it. It's cool. It's cool. It's Jenna the Magical at school. I'm going to teach you, sir. I'm going to teach you, ma'am. I'm going to teach you everything I know. How to bring your own gorgeous zaddy in from thin air. Mm-hmm. Anyway. What is it? Wait, what year is it, bitch? Where are we at? What was I talking about? I feel like I was talking about something before all this. For real, yup. Oh, I'm gonna teach you, honey. Back up, back the camera up. Back the camera up. Why? Is it too much? Exactly. I'm at the point in my life where I have no ring on my finger, no children, nothing holding me back, and a career that I actually love. I know I have nothing but options and freedom. Fucking facts. Period. Period. End of story. End of sentence. End of book. End of bookshelf. Jaleesa fucking end. End of story. No ring on my finger. No kids. I don't even have a pet. Honey, I don't even have a fucking pet goldfish. I don't have anything. And this is why I'm saying to whoever Captain Cookie was in here, that idiot that was like, happy holidays. Bitch, I'm going to have a happy holiday. Every holiday is happy for me, and I don't even celebrate holidays. Yo, every holiday is a happy one. I don't even celebrate, okay? Holidays celebrate me. Oh, shit. When you can't turn off your confidence. When they tell you, shut the fuck up, bitch, and you're like, wait, what? Is that an option? I had an option to turn it down? I didn't know. Nah, honey, I don't celebrate holidays. Holidays celebrate me. Come on. I know somebody in here is going to steal that and you're going to go use that at your Christmas party. I fucking know you are. I know you are. You're welcome. You can have it. As you drink your spiked eggnog at your company party, I know you're going to use it. Free of charge. Donation down below if you'd like to donate to the cause. Girl, you can use it. I don't celebrate holidays. Holidays celebrate me. Come on. Use it. It's lovely. Make that your national holiday anthem. You're very welcome. No, serious. You can have it. Damn, that's good. I don't celebrate holidays, bitch. Holidays celebrate me. Come on. So whoever was talking some hot mess with your stanky breath in here, you were like, oh, if she really would just understand reality, she'd see that she lives in an Airbnb week to week and she's alone on Christmas. Bitch, I've never been alone. Ever. I'm a psychic. I see dead people constantly. Honey, you never poop alone again. When you're as psychic as I am, you don't even get to shit in peace. No, I'll never be alone, honey. I'm alone, but not lonely. Okay, let's get that correct. Course corrected. I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. All right? Anyway, take your tookus somewhere else. Because, man, I don't celebrate holidays, but holidays celebrate me. Damn, that's juicy. That one's good. No, honest. That's the best thing I've ever said in my life. And you know I've said some shit. That's the best thing I've ever said. Ever. Damn. Is that sad? That's pretty sad. Ah! Best thing I've ever said. Put it on a t-shirt, bitch. Put it on a t-shirt. Send it to me as my Christmas gift. I don't celebrate holidays, though. Holidays celebrate me. So yeah, whoever was looking with your eyeballs at my life and you're like, oh my God, like her life looks like shit. Honey, looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. Looks can, if you look with your physical eyeballs, with your head so far up your bunghole that all you see is your large intestines, sweet cheeks, I'm telling you right now, you're not living life right. If you can't tell by now, there's more to life than what meets the eye. Get out of your mom's basement, Cookie Monster. Come on. National holiday, whatever your name was. I don't care. See how irrelevant you are? I don't give a shit. Listen, my life might look like it on the surface, but that's because you're looking with your eyeballs. You got to stop looking with your eyeballs. You got to look with your soul. You got to look with your heart. You got to look with your, you know what I mean? If you were to really look, you'd see that I'm abundant as fuck. You would really see that anytime I snap my fingers, something magical happens. Literally! All I have to do is that. That's like literally all I have to do. Bippity boppity boo. That's it. The universe always comes through for me. Always, 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 always. In like the most magically delicious ways. So I have been living on a prayer for about, hold the one, let's see that. 70 million lifetimes. I've been living on a prayer. And you know what? I'm doing a really great damn job, if you ask me. Because success to the world is not success to me. It's not what God would deem successful. Sure, I don't have millions of dollars. I don't own a mansion or a car or have a man on my shoulder, but I mean my arm. But what I will say is I'm happy. I'm content. You know, I've actually never met more happy people on this planet than homeless people. There was a couple homeless guys, happy as a clam. Happy as a clam. People looking at them like they had 5 heads because they're just laughing and giggling, and people are like, why? Why? And I know why. They fucking get it. They understand it. They understand that happiness is not found in things. Guys, we say that all the time. But how many of us really get it through our thick skulls? You're not about to find happiness in things, in your bank account, in a holy book. You know, that's not where you find happiness. And if you do, great, have at it. But shoo, the rest of us find joy in the things like God coming through last minute, a Hail Mary, and making sure that you're taken care of. I love it. Sometimes I love being surprised by the universe. I love it. Look, I do. There's sometimes I'm really wishing that, like, I don't know, there was more stability, you know, because sometimes the ups and the downs and the roller coasters and the, oh my God, am I not be able to pay this bill? I don't like that sometimes. But I will say overall, I'm freaking happy. So if you got a problem with it, take it up with the dead people that I fuck with, okay? Take it up with them. I'm hoping there's a couple billionaires back there that I helped cross over. I hope y'all remember me. I crossed your ass over, didn't I? That's right. Remember me. Vote for me. Sign me up. I volunteer as tribute. Honey, I'm in the Hunger Games now. I'm in the motherfucking Matrix. I'm going to tell you right now, I have signed up, re-signed up to be the Mockingjay in the fucking Hunger Games. And bitch, I don't like being hungry. Does it look like I like being hungry? No. I'm going to squash these Hunger Games, bitch, because I don't like hunger. My thick ass. I deserve getting worshipped like a goddess every day. I deserve being a goddess that gets fed Mexican every night. Does it look like I'm going to survive the Hunger Games? Nah, I'm going to crush this shit. I'm ending it. I don't even like to be remotely hungry. So, going forward, if we're in the Hunger Games, you can call me Katniss motherfucking Everdeen. So when it came to the fact that I was talking about my ex-boyfriend, that warlock from hell, trust me. Whoosh, I'm gonna whip him in shape. He's going to the light, period. Light and love, baby. Light and love. That's all there is. He is never again going to work for the dark. I will not allow it. And the ones that sent me will not allow it either. That man is not going to ruin humanity ever again. I will never let him get away with that. So he is going to the light, period. He is going to love, period. He is going to God, period. That is all. That's all we can do. So you're very welcome for saving the world. You're welcome. How's it feel? How does it feel to know that a girl who was living in a fucking graveyard for the last 10 months and nobody knew about her? Okay? She was out here talking to 4 people on the internet and dead folks. How's it feel? Knowing that I'm the reason you survived World War III, you're welcome. Hey, how's that feel? If you want to donate to the cause, information's down below. I know you want to give back. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now you're welcome. Shut up, the magical bitch. You'll remember me. You're welcome. All these tyrannical toddlers that I dated in the... You're fucking welcome. You're welcome for my service to humanity. Yeah? Every last one of them. I put them in their place, honey. I walked out with just the clothes on my back sometimes and a couple duffel bags, and I'm just like, boy, I'm out. I ain't your mama. Don't you dare talk to me like that. Don't you look at me like that. Don't you, And so I went and I was single as a Pringle in the middle of the haunted woods. So you're so welcome. If you want to help give back to the cause, I know you do. You want to make my Christmas a way better Christmas than it was going to be. Information's down below, sweetheart. But yeah, no, 2026 is going to be our year. I can feel it. Oh my God. I'm a psychic bitch. I know what the future holds. It's lovely. It's lovely for people like me. People like, what was his name here? National Holiday Month? Or I don't fucking know what his name was. Whatever. Maybe not so great. But the rest of us, lovely. Lovely. We have worked hard for this. We have helped cross over so many souls to the afterlife. I'm telling you, they all owe us. A lot of these dead guys, y'all owed me, okay? Remember, Arnie, I know you know. That was really tough for me to send you over to the other side. You best remember me, huh? Yeah. 2026 is going to be lovely. The spirit world owes me so big. Can't wait. It's just going to get so delicious and magical. I hope you guys are ready. Even if you're not. Oh well, buckle up, buttercup. But yeah, if people look with their physical eyes, it could look like my life is a joke. But honest, I think I won. I think I've won at life. No ball and chain. I'm free as that's the luxury. Being free is a luxury. And that's exactly what I am. I'm free. I'm free to go. Thank you. I'm free to go to any timeline I want. I'm free to go to any reality I want. I'm free to go through any fucking portal I want. I'm free to do anything I want. That's the truest form of freedom, you know? So I get it. I get that there's a lot of jealous Julies out here that cannot stand that I have figured it out. Well, they have a ball and chain for the next 18 years, or they're married to some douche nugget that they can't get rid of. I'm sorry. That sounds like a you problem. It sounds like an issue, not an ish me. Huh? It's not my fault. I already went through my divorce. I already went through homelessness. I already went through abuse, psychic abuse, monetary abuse, physical, spiritual, sexual. I've already experienced all that. I already went through my phase of alcoholism and drug addiction. I've already been through it. Now I'm on the other side. It's like, girl, don't hate me. Don't hate the messenger. Hate the game. So I'm free and unencumbered. Look at, and Jaleesa the same. Jaleesa, she's got all the time in the fucking world. She loves her career. She's thriving. She's a boss mommy. I love that. And now she's my bestie. My life is fucking grand. And it's going to just keep getting better. So you can watch with your eyeballs, but you're going to see it with your heart. Next year is going to be delicious. So Yeah. Sometimes I do. I live on a prayer. Okay. And it's like it's always a last minute Hail Mary. Lord, come through with something, come through with something. And it always works. It always happens. Always. It's inevitable. I get what I want all the time. Even when I wanted homelessness, even when I wanted lessons, even when I wanted to be left alone in the middle of the freaking haunted woods, I was left alone and alienated. And that's what I wanted at the time. I wanted soul lessons. So I had them. But now, man, I'd really like to try that whole thriving thing. Like, no, I'm serious. I'd love to see if you can have like a dream career, your dream man, your dream house, your dream car, your dream everything, honey. I want to see if it's possible. So I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. 2026 is the year, baby. It's the year. We're all getting it. We're all gonna get it real good, honey. Real good. Because I'll tell you what, when you start seeing men that are that psychic showing up, it's game over. It's game over. Like he literally, my roommate that was here a month ago, he told me, he's like, yeah, no, I'm a psychic. I see dead people. And I'm like, come on. You actually see them physically? Yep. And then I tell him to fuck off. I said, I don't want anything to do with you. Bye. Me, I don't see them physically like that. I see them in my mind's eye. I see them in the spirit. He sees them in the physical. And he tells them, fuck right off, buddy. Have a good one. So anyway, when you start seeing men that show up in your life like that, honey, oh, it's game over. It's game over. Oh, it's game over. And then they have runes tattooed on the... Oh, Lord. No. You start seeing them with tattoos of pagan symbols and, oh, honey. And they love Odin. And they understand Goddess Freya and Thor and, oh, honey. When he lays down the hammer of Thor on you, baby. Game over. Game over. Men, who are men? We're only dating gods now. Oh, honey, we're in a totally different world. Men, what are those? Men, no thanks. I want the guy that showed up here and could tell that this place was more haunted than I could. Yeah, I want the dude that could see through and literally watch dead people. Okay? Because as a psychic medium, extra large, listen to me. It's a new age, and that man has everything I need on him. Everything. Yeah. So I'm telling you what, 2026 looks hella delicious, thick and nutritious. It looks very good. It looks very good for a lot of psychics like myself. It looks very good, honey. For a lot of witchy women out here, it looks really good. Because you escaped your dark-ass warlock wannabe ex-boyfriend. Okay? And now, guess who you have coming in? You have Patrick Swayze, the ghost whisperer. Yeah. Yep. Not one thing is going to stop me from getting that man, period. Bet. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Let's go. I'm going to get my man. This time, hopefully it lasts more than a day. That'd be lovely. But I am going to get him. I'm totally manifesting that guy. So, anyway, delicious. Oh, my life is going to look so good next year. But anyway, wasn't I crying or something? 2 hours ago, I started this live stream. What was I talking about? Oh, my ex-boyfriend. Ugh, who cares? Moving on. Anyway, we were talking about magic. We were talking about dark magicians. And we were talking about how they are irrelevant in the year 2026. Magic that is projected at you is irrelevant. Okay? You make the rules. You run this shit. You run your matrix, not the other way around. You make the matrix your bitch. You don't let the matrix make you its bitch. You know what I mean? So that's what we do in 2026. We take back our power and we get every single thing we want, everything. And it's so easy. So I'm going to teach you what I know. If you'd like to sign up for Jenna's Hogwarts Academy, I don't know how you could. I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to do something. It's going to be very witchy. It's going to be very psychic. A psychic school, okay? But yeah, I'm getting this show on the road. You know, I took a little time off. I took a hiatus, an early retirement out here in the haunted forest. And now I'm that baddie. So now I'm going to teach you everything I know. I'm going to teach you everything. I'm going to teach you how to sit your warlock ex-boyfriend down and teach him how you are a goddess, honey. Yeah? And you're making that man go to the light, period, as well. You're making him go right to love. That's it. No more dark magic. No more. It's over. It's over. The world is about to have a great awakening, and we're all here to enjoy the ride. And I'm like, who cares? It sounds like you do. Are you talking to yourself? Bitch, I've never talked to myself since the second I could talk. I haven't been talking to myself, honey. What are you talking about? Anyway, I love you. Who cares? I do. And that's enough. I care. Looks like you do too. Unsubscribe if you don't. If you can. Can ya? I don't know. Seems like you're pretty hooked, honey. Go ahead and unsubscribe if you can. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Yeah? Happy Christmas.